Hey everyone, this is Restraint. Today I'm going to teach you how to get an Amethyst or Sapphire time on Resin Saw 1. So let's start. Very first thing that you want to do is bypass these lasers as quickly as possible. What a lot of people will do when they first learn this level is they'll pick up the Godspeed and shoot the top of this trap wire here and bypass the lasers that way, like this. But we don't want to do that, we want to go fast. So the way to get past these lasers is not to jump immediately. We want to take a few steps forward first and then jump. You want to delay. You also want to aim for the third laser or the fourth laser here from the right whenever you're walking. You want to shoulder this Godspeed card pretty aggressive. So here or here. As soon as you pick up the Godspeed card, you want to swing to the left pretty aggressive, pretty fast, and you want to aim for this edge of this wall or a little further to the left. You don't want to jump too late here either because you'll hit off this and it'll slow you down. So when I put it all together, it'll look like this. So what I want everyone to do is just start up the level, practice, and you will get it eventually. Once you're happy enough that you can clear the lasers, next part is to shoot the two panes of glass over here. So you want to hold W and shoot this first one, then you want to flick over and go WD like that, just to keep your line. Like that. So WD. Then for this jump, I like to use scroll wheel just so I can do a consistent setup for the next part, but you can just jump and clear the gap if you want, but I just prefer using scroll wheel. So for this next section, you want to hold jump, pick up the elevate, and shoot that laser that brings you kind of to your right hand shoulder whenever you're picking up this fireball. If you shoot the wrong laser, you're not going to get as good of a line for jumping onto this rock. It's going to be a bit slower. So we want to shoot, discard or elevate. You don't want to discard too late or you'll hit off that wall like I just did. You also don't want to discard too early because you're not really going to get a great angle here for picking up the fireball and getting onto this rock. What you want to do is shoot, delay a little bit, discard, shoulder this, jump on the rock, and clear the gap. So for this rock, you really want to greet this line, come up here and get to the middle of this rock, the highest point. This will let you do your next jump faster and clear the jump faster. If you go a little bit over here to the right, it's okay, but just make sure you can clear the gap. If you turn too early at this rock, this will happen. You'll just fall off. So you do want to delay it just a little bit. So you want to discard your Godspeed at the apex of your jump, and that way you can easily clear the gap. So once we clear the gap, we want to keep a straight line. So I like to just, hold space. Always hold space. For this entire section, you want to hold space. So for this entire section, I'm holding space the entire time. Just always jumping first frame for this entire thing. So once we clear this gap, we go straight, WA, shoot, and come over to the stomp card and discard as soon as you can. So this last part of the level is probably the hardest. This causes people a lot of problems. So you want to, as you're descending here, as soon as you pick up that stomp card, you want to discard. When you discard, you want to be holding W and A to get over to this corner of the wall, as you're falling. So like this. And you want to have your fireball aimed at this trap wire. And the earliest frame you can, you want to shoot it. So you want to shoot and discard and aim over here. You want to get a straight line over to this jock. And you want to get kind of close to this railing. You'll know you did it right if this red wall is destroyed. You want to avoid getting grucky off of this section here. If you get grucky, it's going to keep you elevated for longer, and for the final part where you descend, it's going to be slower. You want to like fall as quickly as possible to the finish. The way that I prevent Grooky is by tapping D just as I get to the jack. Just like that. So you should discard, make sure this red wall is destroyed. Just slash with your katana, and while you're in shotgun state, you will pick up this Godspeed. Shoot, preferably this center trap wire here. If you shoot this one over to the left a little bit more, it's okay. But yeah, one of these center trap wires is preferred. This is a very hard shot, by the way. It's going to take you a while to get it. But once you get it down, you'll get a pretty decent time. So when you do this last section, you want to discard everything as quickly as you can. Discard your Godspeed as soon as you can. Discard your Fireball as soon as you can. So I'll demonstrate a run now. Hopefully we can go fast. And just keep an eye on my inputs and you'll see what to do. And there we go, we have a very respectable time, 16:14, well within Sapphire. So hopefully this tutorial helps. It should definitely get you an Amethyst time, and with a bit of practice you should hopefully get a Sapphire time too if you want to go for it. So thanks for watching.